Automatic upvoting. Is it safe to use? Is it a good idea to automatically upvote your posts, other people's posts, or any post with an automatic upvoting service? Find out all about it coming up next. Hey guys, my name is Spencer Kaufman. Thank you for watching this YouTube channel. It's all about making information known to you. We've got software reviews, plugin reviews, online hints and tips, and lots of information about how to be successful on the Steemit blogging platform so you can spread your message, grow your following, and start making money online. Today, we are going to talk about automatic upvoting. What is it, and is it a good idea for you to use? Basically, what it means is you can set some kind of a service to vote for you without you actually being on Steemit and manually clicking that upvote button. It's a kind of a cool service because then you can vote no matter what time that people post. Perhaps you're on the other side of the world and I post noon on Central Standard American Time, and maybe you are in the Philippines and there's a 12-hour difference, and when I'm posting you're sleeping and you want to vote within the first 30 minutes on my post because that's when you can get the maximum curation rewards of the post. So if you want to do that, then you would have to use an automatic upvoting service. Now, there are 3 upvoting services that you can use. The first one is SteamVoter, the second is AutoSteam, and the third is Streamian. Now, there is another one called SteamFollower, but that also has become SteamVoter, so it may or may not be out there if you want to search for it, or if maybe it's discontinued. In addition, Streamian has had some problems recently. They have gone offline and then have said, we are done, we're not going to continue it anymore. Then now they're back online and they're still up. So these services can be hit and miss and they kind of come and go. So I recommend creating an account on all of them and use 1 or 2 or 3, and then as they fade away, switch over to another one and kind of just stay open, and you got to stay on top of it because they're coming and going like the breeze. So basically, you can use these services to automatically upvote on a post. What this means is you provide them with your private posting key. If you're not sure what keys are, stop watching this and start watching this video that'll come up in a card. It's about the Steemit permissions and keys, because that is probably one of the most important things for you to understand on Steemit. You need to understand your keys and your permissions because it is so important. So when you sign up for any of these accounts, what you would do is you'd give them your private posting key. That allows them to vote on your behalf when you are not on Steemit. Then you'll configure this bot to vote for you. So you would type in an author that you want to vote for at Spencer Kaufman. Then you'd set a time frame. So you want to vote within the first 30 minutes. You could set it at 29 minutes, you could set it at 30, you could set it at 1, you could set it at 15, anything you want. You can choose a time that voter will vote for you. Then you choose upvote, and that means that you put in an author at Spencer Kaufman. You set 15 minutes. That means anytime I post, 15 minutes after my post goes live, this service will vote on that post for you. So you will be voting on this post without having to be on Steemit. It's a really cool feature. I really recommend using it, especially if you're a minnow, but there are a couple of cautions. Try not to put a bunch of authors. I would recommend starting with 2 or 3, because the more you vote, the less your vote weight goes down. And oftentimes, if you vote too many times, then your votes will be worthless, and then these services aren't going to vote for you. So if you notice that you're not voting, or things aren't just they're not happening, you're not getting any creation rewards, you're seeing that someone posted 3 hours ago and it's one of your authors that you follow, but your vote isn't on there, and you say, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be voting on them 3 minutes after they post. Why am I not voting? It's been 3 hours. Well, it could be because your vote value is too low. And that could be because you have too many authors that you're following and you're voting too many times. So if you're a minnow, I really recommend choosing like maybe 3, because then if those people post twice a day, that would be 6 votes a day, which is about your limit anyway. Generally, you can vote about 10 times in a day without your value going. You can watch an entire video on voting. I personally think that these services are great because let's say you want to go to the beach one day and you have no internet connection, you don't have your phone with, no big deal, because if anytime I post and you're at the beach, you want to vote on my post, you can use this service and you'll be sitting there soaking up the sun at the beach, and all of a sudden I post and you vote on my post. Or if you're on the other side of the world, like I said, if I post at noon on Central Standard Time in America and you live over in Vietnam or the Philippines or something like that, and we're 12 hours difference or 20 hours difference or whatever, or if you live in Amsterdam, it doesn't matter where you live. If you live on the other side of the world of an author that you're following and they post when you're sleeping and you use this service, you voted on their post, no big deal. And you were sleeping while doing it. So it's a cool service. I recommend it. I recommend checking all of them out. You can check out SteamVoter, AutoSteam, and Streamian, because chances are one of them may go down or up, or they're always dropping off. In addition, if you know of any other auto voting services, post them in the comments below. If you have any questions related to any of this, post it in the comments below. I want to hear from you. I also would love it if you would comment on other people's comments, help each other out. You guys can learn a lot from each other. In addition, if this is the first time you are on this channel, I would love to have you subscribe. It's all about making information known to you so that you can have the information you need to make decisions on the tools you need to be successful online. Until next time.